Hi, my name is Ryan Boone, and this is my video audition. Question one, alright, how would I introduce myself? Okay, so I'd be like, hey, my name is Ryan, I'm 23, I model, I bartend, I'm a struggling actor in California like everybody else, and I'm also a personal trainer. Something like that. If you like to work out, I could be like, I also personal train, so if you need to work out, hit me up. Or something corny like that. Alright, why did I choose to be on this dating show? So, I've had a girlfriend pretty much all my life, but I've been single the past year. I've never really had anything serious, and so I guess why I'm on this show is just to try to find something special, I guess. Alright, what are you looking for in your significant other's personality? In her personality, she has to be smart, she has to be funny. I mean, she's got to laugh at my jokes because I'm a pretty funny guy. And she has to have a sense of humor, you know? She can't just be boring and dull because she just has to keep my attention longer than a week because that's what seems to happen. I just can't seem to find a girl that, they're just, I don't know, they're just boring, you know? I'm trying to find a girl that's not basic. In a good way, I'm not trying to be rude or anything. On a scale of 1 to 10, how important are looks? Okay, I mean, looks are definitely important, but they're not super important. I give it about a 6, if I were a 6, because a personality goes a long way. If she can make me laugh and keep me entertained, then I'll be interested. But if she's a dime, then she's definitely gonna catch my eye. Like if I saw a really beautiful, exotic-looking girl just walking by, I'd be like, damn. And I'd try to get her number, you know, because she's fine. If you could choose, what famous person's face would best resemble your ideal mate? Well, I think Megyn Kelly from Fox News is so beautiful. She's a dime, okay? One more, Megyn Kelly or, I think Rihanna's pretty fine. She has a pretty face. She has a really pretty face. Name a creative or physical activity. Okay, so if I was on the show, I would want to take her to either Runyon or Griffith Park to go hiking, or just somewhere in LA where you can hike. I just moved here a month ago, so I'm still learning the city, and I've been to both those places many times since I've been here in the past month. I love the outdoors, so I would take her to a hiking trail, or one of those wine drinking while you paint classes. You know, where you just sip wine and you paint this picture on the whole class, and you sip wine at the same time. That'd be fun. It would definitely be something like physical, you know. I wouldn't want to take her to a coffee shop or something boring. Or I tell you what, I would love to eat dinner under the Hollywood sign. I know The Bachelor or whatever beat me to it, but it was my idea first. I guarantee that. What would I do to impress her? Well, if we went hiking, I would impress her by taking off my shirt because I work out all the time and I'm on a strict diet. But really, I mean, I would just be myself. I'd be a gentleman. I'd hold her hand if it felt appropriate. You know, I'd be your overall gentleman. What do you do exceptionally well that you wouldn't mind doing on camera? What do I do well that I wouldn't mind doing on camera? I mean, that's a hard one. What do I do well that I wouldn't mind doing on camera? I guess I would, if we were on a date, I could drop some knowledge on her. I mean, I graduated from U of H. I don't know, I don't know, I'd probably just be I'm really down to do anything on camera, really. I'm not afraid of anything. That's a good question. I'm gonna get back on that one. So that's number 9. Okay. If you were on a date with the guy or girl and your competitors are getting in the way, what would you say to them? Okay, well, I'm definitely for confrontation, but not in the sense of it be ignorant, you know? I would just throw them with words and put them in their place. I mean, if they were in the wrong, I would show them they were in the wrong and make it look like I was the good guy and they were definitely the bad one. But I wouldn't come off as oh, you better get away, I'm gonna beat you up right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not that kind of guy. I'd rather just run with words, not violence. List 3 turn-ons and 3 turn-offs. Well, turn-on to me is when a girl touches my chest and holds my hand. That's just really sexy to me. I don't know why. And another turn-on would be, what is turn-on? God, it's been so long since I've dated. A turn-on, I don't know, just, I guess if she's charming, really being smart is sexy. So if she's smart, that's a turn-on. 3 turn-offs, when a girl does not know when to shut up. If she keeps talking and like, okay, I'll tell you what, another turn-off is when she laughs at everything you say, even if it's not funny. That is my biggest pet peeve. Like, if it's not funny, don't laugh. Like, you don't have to just, you know, like, just don't. What is the craziest sexual experience I've ever had? Craziest sexual experience. Oh, God. That is a good question. Wow. I mean, what do you want to know? Like, all right, I'll tell you what. So I used to work at a bar. Phone battery's low. I used to work at a bar in Houston, and I was a door guy at first, and then I became a bartender. And so, being a door guy at a bar, especially a busy bar where you have a lot of people, and the girls come in numbers, like a lot of girls come. It's just so easy to talk to girls when you work at the front door of a bar, because like you're the first person they see, and they're like, oh hey, this is a cool place. Look at the door guy, he's hot, you know, like so. I met so many girls talking at the door at the bar. Okay, I met this one night. She was so bad. God, she was bad. And I told my friend, I was like, hey, I'm gonna get with her this weekend, and that was a Friday night. And so I talked to her that Friday. Ended up getting turned down. She didn't give me her number. She was trying to be like, oh, I don't get my number of the guys I don't really know. It's like, whatever. And I was like, I'll see you again, I'm sure. And then next night I worked and I saw her, and she definitely gave me her number that night. And so I went back to her apartment after I got off work at like 3 o'clock, and there was a huge party going on. And we ended up, we just started talking and stuff. And then we went down to the pool, and then we got in the hot tub, and that's when it started happening. And I know people say like, it's all the cliche, hot tub sex or whatever is the best, but God, that was crazy. Like, and then like these 2 people started walking towards us. It was like 5 o'clock in the morning. They started walking towards us, right? And like they kind of saw what we were doing, but we were kind of keeping it discreet and low key, so they couldn't really like see anything because we were under the water. And they started walking up and then turned right back around. We just started busting out laughing. God, I hope this doesn't get on camera or anything, because she's gonna kill me if she finds out I'm telling the story. But yeah, that was crazy as hell. It was one hell of a night. One hell of a night. Do you have any ethnicity preference? I mean, not really. True beauty doesn't really lie in one race. Any race can be beautiful. I mean, I've seen beautiful black women, Indian women, Russian women, green women, brown women, you know, like I've seen beautiful women everywhere. So I don't really have a preference. And that's the last question. So the one I didn't get to was, what do I do exceptionally well that I wouldn't mind doing on camera? I'm a good kisser. I don't know, like, damn. I mean, I can cook pretty well. So I went to U of H and I studied hotel and restaurant management. And so hospitality was pretty much my major. And so one of our classes was, it was like a cooking class. And so it's called Foods 1 and Foods 2. And so we would cook these different meals every single week for the chefs. And they would range from like French dishes, Italian dishes, to even Chinese dishes. And like, I was always making good food. And he was this, we called him Chef, like this from South Park. Because he was like this big black guy. He's funny, man. He's my boy. You know, I'm gonna hit him up today. I miss that man. And so like, yeah, he loved my food, honestly. And so I guess I could cook for her because I do that really well. So yeah, that is my video. Thank you.